Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again in this YouTube astrological segment. I'm going to be talking about having a Libra sun and Aquarius moon in a natal chart. Now, I'm going to elaborate and expound on that. What I'm talking about is having that sun-moon combination in the natal chart, having a Libra sun and Aquarius moon. Now, the basic character, which is the sun, in this case, the sun being in Libra, can be very charming, tactful, diplomatic, equitable, sociable, refined, and peaceful. Now, the unconscious side, which is the moon, the conscious side is the sun. The unconscious side being the moon, in this case, the moon being Aquarius, can be a progressive, futuristic, ingenious, unorthodox, detached, selfless, and this is a person that may bring that Libra people-appeasing nature into something Aquarius related, which can include innovation, astrology, astronomy, computers, um, aviation, electronics as some examples. Um, Now, the sun in astrology is about our basic wants. And the Libra sun wants to collaborate with others on projects and endeavors. They want intellectual sociability. They want to bounce ideas off others. And Aquarius moon, they need their friends, and friendship groups, clubs, the unusual, as some examples. They need maybe more of a need for computer and electronic devices than most on average. Um, Now, the thing about this is it's naturally Libra Sun Aquarius means a very sociable, outgoing combination. You have the Sun and the Moon both being in masculine signs. Again, Libra is about intellectual sociability. Aquarius can be that universal friend. They also are the need may be with Aquarius Moon to have to need for friendships, just in general, and to do things in groups. And this is also another way, another thing I want to talk about as far as this combination goes. Now, the true self, which is the sun, and in this case, the sun being in Libra, can be diplomatic, it can be persuasive and cooperative, and the inner self, which is the moon, in this case the moon being an Aquarius, can be altruistic, aloof, detached, and forward moving. It's a person that may have a very ability or need to be cooperative in just in group related matters. And this is another thing about this as well. I mean, given that the sun in Libra, you're talking about the sun being the basic fundamental character of the person, and the sun in Libra, can be persuasive, and the Aquarius moon can have that need again for electronic computer devices. This is a person, if a salesperson can be, maybe doing something, selling, computer and electronic devices, because to be a salesperson, naturally you have to be pretty persuasive. And Aquarius can have that. Moon has the need for things of electronic computer nature, and this is also a person that might be enamored with forming relationships online, because Libra Sun is about relationships, which can include significant, important friendships. And Aquarius is associated with the internet and things that are online. Now, also, too, the sun in astrology is about our drive and motivation, and this person may be driven and motivated, which is the sun, to seek justice, which is Libra, and the person may do so feeling a lot of selflessness and ingenuity and doing something group related, which is Aquarius. Now, this combination can be more harmonious and auspicious if this is making a trine aspect. A trine aspect in astrology is 120 degrees. Now I use a 10-degree orb if at least one personal planet is involved. In this case, you have two personal planets involved with the sun and the moon. Now let's say, for example, if the Libra sun is at 24 degrees and the Aquarius moon is at 28 degrees, that would form a trine aspect. And you could have a good balance, being able to, a good blending of the Libra sun wanting to collaborate with others on projects, and then you have the the Aquarius moon that need for groups, friends and clubs. So you have a better blending of this energy, I would say, if it does make a trine aspect. Now, another thing too, looking at this, the sun in astrology represents the biological father. The sun being in Libra, the person's biological father may actually be a Libra sun, moon, or ascendant, or embody those characteristics. And having an Aquarius moon, the moon in astrology represents the mother. So the mother may actually be an Aquarius sun, moon, or ascendant, or embody those traits. And this is also about the perception of these people. So somebody with a Libra sun, they may perceive the biological father as somebody that's very refined, charming, tactful, diplomatic, sociable, but at the same time they perceive the person as somebody that's overly ambivalent, indecisive, maybe even has a superficial charm, and trying and seeking peace at all costs. And with the Aquarius moon, the person may perceive the mother as somebody that's overly, that's ingenious, selfless, altruistic, considerate, unobtrusive, but at the same time may perceive the mother as somebody that might be eccentric or bizarre or overly aloof or detached, as some examples. Now again, this is a very outgoing combination, considering the Libra sun is about sociability and the Aquarius moon is about making friendships, and Aquarius can be communicative as well. They're both, Libra and Aquarius, of course, they're both air signs. So Libra sun, again, about intellectual sociability. Aquarius moon, Aquarius can be very clear, reasoning power, being able to explain things in a person more perspicacious, lucid, and clear manner, and there may be a need to do that with the Aquarius moon. And it's just this is a person that likely is enamored with intellectual pursuits. Again, both having both the sun and the moon in air signs, and this is a person that might enjoy balancing their friendships, so to speak. And it's really having this combination. It can be somebody that's very extrovert and has certain popularity. You have the thing I want to get at is too, the sun in astrology is about our actions, and having Libra sun, the actions may be connected with seeking justice, trying to reconcile in some cases. And you have the Aquarius moon, the reactions sometimes can be, let's say, unpredictable, spontaneous, maybe even bizarre. The Aquarius moon, you might have the emotions may be erratic and sporadic, and a person might respond to something in an unpredictable type of manner. You have on an emotional level, the person with Aquarius moon can be detached, I would say. And you have a lot of this can be predicated on modifying influences and contraindicators in the natal chart. Somebody has a Libra sun and Aquarius moon, but let's say their ascendant is in Cancer, the zodiac sign Cancer or Pisces. The person will outwardly project, a more, sensitive, emotional nature than the typical Libra Sun Aquarius moon combination. Anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment. Until next time, Edwin Learnard saying, stay well.